1, 2, 3.
Blazer! Potter. Davis hammers it down. Trujillo.
Oh, yes!
Yes, sir! Oh, wow!
Trailblazer. Welcome to Trailblazer Tip-Off.
Let's go!
Happy New Year from Abilene, Texas. Utah Tech looking to go 2-0 in the WAC schedule for the third straight year. However, those previous two seasons, they won both of their opening WAC contests in Burns Arena. Now they're going to have to try to do it here on the road in Abilene, Texas, a place that has not been very kind to Utah Tech. Hi there, everybody. Rod Zundel here. Glad to have you aboard tonight for this Trailblazer tip-off show. Trailblazers, of course, coming off an exciting 14-point win over their rival Southern Utah Monday night in Burns Arena. Now they come out on the road with a record of 8-7. And by the way, they've already have one more win than they had all of last year. So they're off to a good start. They would like to ring in the new year with a win here in Abilene. They've never defeated Abilene Christian. They're 0-7 versus the Wildcats, trying to ring in a new year with a new era and their first ever win against the Wildcats. That includes a 0-4 effort here in the city of Abilene. This is the 8th meeting. Abilene Christian has 7-0. And so Trailblazers trying to get their third road win of the season and also get their first win here in Abilene, Texas. They each have one common opponent. Both teams played Arizona. Wildcats right now ranked number 1 in the country. And Abilene Christian lost by 34. And they didn't have one of their top players playing Rivera for that game or for the BYU game where they lost to the Cougars by 18 in Provo a couple of nights after the Arizona game. But in that Arizona game, the defense of Abilene Christian forced 22 turnovers against the number 1 team in the country. And that's what this team does here at Abilene. The Wildcats very good in pressure defense. That's going to be the key tonight, how if the Trailblazers can control the basketball and protect the rock, as they are second best in the Western Athletic Conference in not turning the ball over, only giving out 13 turnovers. But Trailblazers feeling pretty good about themselves. 14-point win over Southern Utah on Monday night. Let's go back to Monday night. Burns Arena, the rivalry game to open up the WAC schedule as Utah Tech gets the 14-point win in this edition of Sounds of the Game.
Ready for the rivalry? Come on now.
Welcome inside Burns Arena. What a way to open up the WAC schedule.
What up? Big dub today.
In-state rivals, Southern Utah and Utah Tech.
Win all 3, 1, 2, 3, win!
Oh, nice pass inside to Britton Barrett. Oh, what a play, Potter. Cutting is Davis. Potter finds him. Owana takes it in himself, plays it up and in with a finger roll. Here comes Madiba Owana. Trailblazers have their first lead. Belonga deep 3. Yes, sir. Wow. Noah Belonga. Now he's got to throw up a 3. Yes, sir. At the halftime horn, Sean Holt. Here goes Holt. Lay it up and in. Holt open for 3. Got another one. Juice Holt. The Tanner Davis. How do you do, Mr. Freshman? Tanner Davis skips it underneath to Potter. Oh, what a pass. Belonga swooping in from the left side with the left hand. Belonga with a recycle. Oh, part 2 of the French Connection. 1 gets it up and in at the shot clock buzzer. Noah Belonga. Barrett, wide open corner. Britton Barrett. Barrett again from the other corner. Yes, sir! Britton Barrett back to back. Here comes the steal from Owana. Madiba! The Flying Frenchman. Utah Tech wins the WAC opener by the final of 80-66 over their rival.
Hey, 1, 2, 3.
Now, in that game against Southern Utah, Noah Belonga was our Stuart Awning player of the game. He had 18 points, one off his career high of 19, 8 rebounds. He was 7 of 10 from the floor and also 2 for 2 from behind the arc in three-point land. By the way, Noah leads the Western Athletic Conference in three-point attempts and also three-pointers made. So he puts up a lot, and he makes a lot as well. Madiba Owana, 16 points, 5 rebounds. And Jashawn Holt, he also had a great game. How about this stat line for Jashawn on Monday night? 14 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 for 7 from beyond the arc. Also had 3 blocks and 2 steals. That's filling up the stat line for the Flying Frenchman, Madiba Owana. And Britton Barrett continuing his hot streak from beyond the arc. He had a couple of more three-pointers. He had 10 points on 4 of 7 shooting. So they'll need all of that tonight, plus a little bit more against Abilene Christian. The Wildcats coming in with a record of 8-5. They're 5-0 here on this home floor. And they haven't played in 9 days. The last time they played was December 22nd at Texas Southern. They got the win by 7. They have not played in this building since December 6th. So they've been on the road for almost the full month of December. But they're here tonight and ready to take on the Trailblazers. As we count down the moments till tip-off, Utah Tech and Abilene Christian. Trailblazers trying to get their first ever win against the Wildcats. We'll get the final word from head coach John Judkins when we come back.
Welcome to Utah Tech University. From classrooms to cliffs and lectures to lakes. Here, we celebrate active learning, active life. Our Trailblazers learn by doing, are career ready, and solve real problems with real partners to meet community needs. Here, students get the full college experience and choose from 300 affordable academic programs. All in one of the most stunning destinations on earth. With this as your backyard, life is just as active as your education. Come experience active learning, active life at Utah Tech University.
Back here in Abilene, Texas, Utah Tech getting ready to take on Abilene Christian, trying to get their first ever win against the Wildcats. Time now for the final word with head coach John Judkins as we get ready for tonight's defensive slugfest with the Wildcats. Here's Juddy.
They're really aggressive. We got to take care of the ball, and they're very, very physical. So hopefully those have paid off for us. But I like what we got.
What's the confidence level now going on the road in the WAC schedule after playing such a tough schedule and getting the win last Monday?
Yeah, hopefully it's good. That's the whole reason why we do it. But again, we haven't really won on the road, except we did win at Weber. We did win at South Dakota. And so hopefully they catch into that and figure that out. But, the other ones, Arizona State, Santa Clara, and who's the other one? Oh, Creighton we just talked about. So again, I think that they feel good about the Monday, getting the first start up to getting a WAC, our first WAC game, and now welcome on the road, and it's a tough place to play. But, man, we come home with a win here. It changes a lot of things. So we're excited with the challenge. But I think they're a very good team. We picked them pretty high in the conference to win it. They had a lot of their guys back. He does a really good job defensively. We gotta execute, and we gotta take care of the ball. And if we can do that, I think our chances are really good.
Do you look at it all as this as a statement game, or maybe a measuring stick game to see really how far you've improved?
No. I mean, every game you come in trying to win. That's your whole idea. I think you get into hey, that was what do you call them, a victory or a moral victory. I don't believe in that. I just think, hey, we got to play well, and these guys are good. I mean, they played BYU really good a couple of weeks ago. In fact, there's a 4-point game, I believe, at half. Caused them to have 12 turnovers in the first half, and that's BYU who's in the top 10, and they played Arizona kind of like we did. We kind of probably played them a little bit better than they did. But again, had 22 turnovers. Arizona caused Arizona to have 22 turnovers. So we have to do our part, Rod. But again, I think we play these guys 3 times. We play them twice here. So it's a big important game for us. But it's hard to judge. Hey, we're moving. It's still just starting our second season is what we call it. It's our second game, second season, second game in the WAC. We just got to, again, last couple of years, we've won our first 2, and then we've kind of tanked the last 5 or 6 games. So again, I see us getting better, but when you said, do you measure it? No, we don't. We just got to get better every day.
All right, that was head coach John Judkins as we're counting down the moments until tip-off. Utah Tech and the Trailblazers facing off with the Abilene Christian Wildcats. Utah Tech trying to get their first ever win here against Arizona. Utah Tech comes in with a record of 8-7, 8-5 for the Abilene Christian Wildcats. Hey, and yesterday they celebrated a special birthday with one of their teammates.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brittany. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you again for all that you've done for each and every one of us. Thank you for your son, Jesus. In his name that we pray. Amen.
Of course, this is a Christian school, so they held the prayer before the game and before the national anthem. So Britton Barrett turned 24 years old yesterday from Rigby, Idaho, and transferred from College of Southern Idaho. He's played really well, started to really get a good feel from beyond the arc. He's been very comfortable shooting the three the last 3 or 4 ball games. So we are about ready for tip-off. We got the national anthem, and then it's Utah Tech and Abilene Christian WAC basketball coming up on the Fan after the national anthem. Tip-off on the Fan. Coming up next, Trailblazers Wildcats.
One, two, three. Blazer!
Even Potter. Davis hammers it down. Trujillo. Yes, sir!
Time to recap today's game. This is Trailblazer Postgame.
All right, welcome back in here. Welcome back in to Abilene, Texas. Trailblazers get the win tonight by 15 over the Wildcats of Abilene Christian University. First ever win against Abilene Christian Took you 8 tries, Coach, but this one felt really good. You're now 2-0 for the first time, or for the third time in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Coach.
Yeah.
What a way to ring in the new year.
That's it. No, we just talked about that. So, guys, we've done this the last 2 years, go 2-0 in the conference, and then we hit a spell. We're not having it this year. It's not going to happen. So, again, Rod, this was a game that we preach this a lot, that your defense can lead to your offense. And when we held them to, 24 points the first half. But our defense was so solid that we got good shots. We had 19 assists. We shared the ball. They really rotate hard. We told you they try to get steals. If you can handle their pressure and handle that, I thought Toby came in and had 2 assists in a row. But we had those little short rolls we were talking about. We thought those were open, and we did a good job with that. But your defense leads to good offense, and that's to me it won the game for us tonight. And Chance had a great night shooting the ball. We shot, we shot 60% from 61% from the field, and then 54% first half. Second half we go 51%, really 52%, and 38% from the three, and 100% from the foul line, 5 for 5. We got to get to the foul line more though, but we only missed 1 foul shot. But for the game, 56 from the twos, 44 from the three. You're going to win a lot of games. You shoot like that. But more importantly, Rod, where I was really happy with was our defense and our sharing the ball, having those taking care of the ball and finding guys open. I thought that was huge.
Yeah, Chance Trujillo is our Stuart Awning player of the game. He got the start tonight in place of Tanner Davis, and, man, did he make it pay off, right, for you? He was 7 of 12 shooting, 5 of 9 from three-point land. He had a total of 19 points. And he also had 4 steals. Yeah,
the 4 steals were huge. Getting on the ground, being physical, that's where Chance is really good. He's just a tough kid. He plays really, really hard, and I need his toughness out there. He hit his first 3. It was a pretty good look. And then, like I said, Rod, confidence, when you see that ball go in, your confidence goes up. And he had a couple of really good looks. And he hit him, and then he had a couple of guys might have been in his face, but he had that confidence and he let it go. So again, good night for him. Man, the worst part is this Madiba.
Yeah,
you got to figure out that's sad to see. I mean, I hope it's not too serious. But losing him, we had to rotate a lot more, sub in a lot more, try to keep guys fresh, and I thought we did a pretty good job of that. Yeah. But we got to get him back and get him. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. He had ice on his knee, and it looked like he hyperextended because he kind of slipped and on the replay there. He drove hard and planted. So hopefully it's not.
But Coach, you talk about your defense. Right after he went out, you guys went on a 21-0 run. You had 8 turnovers you forced in the next 8 minutes.
Well, that was one of our keys too. Jake had the scout tonight, and we were said, hey, we could turn them over as much as they try to turn us over. And we did that, and we got a lot of turnovers, like you said, those 8. We went on that big run, and they called timeout, and the only bad part is they went on their run. They went on like an 8-0 or 10-0 run to kind of cut it back a little bit. But, there are always runs, Rod. Basketball, it's always runs, and ours luckily was bigger than theirs. But, man, just really proud of it. I saw guys get on the ground today, and I haven't, they weren't like hesitating. They're just going getting it, and that's just the toughness and wanting it pretty bad. I was really happy.
Okay, so I got to bring this up.
All right, bring it up.
Tanner Davis, 53% free throw shooter, 4 for 4. Juice Holt, 60% free throw shooter, 5 for 5. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Juice is a really good foul shooter. I'm surprised that his percentage is that low. He's got a really nice Tanner struggled with today in our little shooting thing we did today. He shot pretty good in foul shots. So again, it's a confidence thing again, Rod. It's just when you see it go in, it just changes a lot of stuff. So Tanner had a good game. Again, he had another drive down the middle dunk. Again, he gets one of those every game, it seems like. But
but that was Noah Belonga. That was one of our player of the game because he came down and found him along the baseline.
Yeah,
so
it was a great pass.
Yeah. We talked about this before the game, the keys to the game, that with their pressure defense and everything like that, you're going to get some open shots if you're just patient, and you were.
Patient and take care of the ball, and that's what we did.
Hey, look who joined us.
All right, there he is.
The Stuart Awning player of the game. Let's step up here a little bit so we can see you there. Chance Trujillo. Hey, Chance, 5 for 9 from beyond the arc, and you kind of had struggled a little bit the last couple of games, but, man, tonight you forgot all about that, didn't you?
Yeah, just got to have a, quick ability to forget. Just move on to the next game and keep shooting with confidence.
Talk about this because he's been harping on this ever since, midnight Monday after that these guys pressurized, get in your face defensively. You guys prepared for it. Everything they threw at you, you just eliminated what they're trying to do for the most part. Talk about that.
Our coaches did a great job preparing us with the scouting report and everything like that. I mean, that's their whole game plan, is to try and turn you over and muck the game up and get physical, and we just stay poised.
What was the mood like for you players in the locker room? Because I know he's excited, but he's got to look ahead and kind of keep everything at even keel. But for you guys to go 2-0 and to do it on a road in a place that you've never won before.
Yeah, here in Abilene, I don't think, I was talking to Coach Schroeder before the game, I don't think Utah Tech's ever beat Abilene, so that was a big motivator going into the game. And Coach mentioned after the game that, the past, 2 seasons we started out 2-0, and then it's kind of gone downhill, so we just got to stay uncomfortable and stay on top of things and just move into Cal Baptist, UVU, and take care of business.
Yeah, again, last year we kind of said the same thing. Said, hey, we're 2-0 last year, and we didn't finish it off. So do you sense that there's a little bit of different mentality
No,
here?
there is. It's a whole different team. And then again on the road, Rod, the 2 we won 2 years ago were both at home.
Yeah.
And so this is a huge win to come here and do that. And again, Ron, I told these guys can play with anybody. I really believe that. And if we share it and we defend and we're physical, I think we can beat anybody. And tonight was one of our better nights.
All right, chance to wrap this thing up, getting the win. What's the confidence level of this team right now? You're 2-0. You're tied for first place in the Western Athletic Conference, and you've got everything rolling for you guys.
Stay humble, stay hungry.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it's going to be the rest. I mean, because we got to play each team 3 times, so you can't get content with just being in one team once. You got to do it 3 times, and so it's tough to do. So we have to stay stacking days and practice. It's got to be amped up and translated to the court.
All I got to say now is, how do you like us now?
Oh,
2-0, Coach.
There you go. Love it.
Happy New Year, Chance.
Likewise.
Coach, Happy New Year. What a great way to ring in the new year. Chance Trujillo, our Stuart Awning player of the game. Let me run these numbers again for you. 19 points, 7 of 12 shooting, 5 of 9 from three-point land, 4 steals. You're a thief tonight, weren't you? All right, Chance Trujillo, Stuart Awning, thank you. Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to call it a night here. So that'll do it for Coach Judkins and Chance Trujillo, our Stuart Awning player of the game. For Paul Ratliff back at the studio. Trailblazers get it done. They ring in the new year the right way, get their first ever win against Abilene Christian. They do it in style. They get the win here in Abilene, 79-64 over the Wildcats. So for Paul Ratliff, Coach Chance Trujillo, I'm Rod Zundel saying so long and Happy New Year, which it is, from Abilene, Texas.